Dante, and I'm from Palo Alto, California, and I'm interviewing Big Rob, who is one of the founders of LAMLO, the East Palo Alto chapter.
How you doing?
Big Rob, you're a tradition bearer and lowriding. What got you started?
Wow, that was a long time ago. See, when I was a kid, around in the 70s, like around 15 years old, I guess, 14, 15 years old, some of the older guys had started this new thing called lowriding, where they lower the cars on some nice rims or whatever, and the cars had hydraulics to raise the cars up and down, whatever. And it just looked real cool, you know. And they used to have these like hop contests and stuff like that. You know, the car could hop over a beer can or a beer bottle used in winter and stuff like that. He bounces. He's hopping though.
Do you know anything about how lowriding started in California?
Wow, there's a lot of different takes on that. As far as I know, from reading like the original Lowrider magazine, I actually have a copy right here, the original Lowrider magazine here, from San Jose, California. This is actually the first one they printed. Yes, there's some dispute of it whether it started in San Jose or East LA. From what I understand, it started in San Jose, and it goes back to the cruising of the zoot suiters in the 40s. Look at the paint job on this car. Same year as mine. This is a 66, not a 65. Airbag. They weren't called lowriders back then, they were just cruisers. And that tradition came up to the 70s where lowrider, they turned that cruising into lowriding by adding hydraulics to the cars and making them a little flashy, smaller tires to make it lower to the ground. The object was to get your car low to the ground as possible. The motto was to move low and slow. Now, the black lowrider came into play. We added to the game a whole different flavor and style because in our neighborhoods there were always pimps with these flashy cars, Cadillacs with loud color paint jobs, gold pipes on the side, you know, fancy engines or whatever, and you know, metal flake, you know, and really fancy interior, you know, like coffins or whatever, right? So that style went over to the lowrider cars, you know. The Spanish had the Mexicans had a little bit different style with they would put their like art on their cars, like Aztec type stuff on their cars and paint jobs. You can always tell the difference between the two. Way of Life Car Club, all black car club from Pasadena, California. They come down from Pasadena, California.
You said the Impala was the first choice of cars. Why was it the Impala?
Well, the Impala is a really long, sleek car. It has all nice body lines. And also, the main reason was in the 1970s, you could buy a 68 or 64, 63 Chevy for $500. You know, so we're kids with little money, and those are the cars that we could get. And they look good. They look really good. And the body lines are nice and sleek. They come in with fins. Some more Way of Life Car Club cars. '68 Impala. Well, that's Watsonville. '64 Impala. But the actual hydraulics and everything came in later on in the 70s. around the time this guy here, the Chico, if you recognize this car here from Chico and the Man from the TV show, this is one of my awards, by the way. This car here, a 63 Chevy, they did a lot of these back then like this. And in around 82, 83, it went from front to back, side to side. So now you had 4 switches because you ran a different cylinder or a different motor to each tire to make the cylinders go up on each tire. You can make your car go side to side. You can make your car go front to back. And after that, it evolved to what's called three-wheeling. Three-wheeling is a kind of strange concept, but if you can imagine, you can actually drive your car on 3 wheels. You lift your car up and lower your back end tire here, and your front end tire will come off the ground, or whatever side you want. Like I like to do my passenger side tire this way.
Lay him low, lay him low. Whoa. Get him, Rod, get him, Rod. Get him, Rod. Get him, Rod. Back bumper. Lay him low.
So what do car clubs usually do?
Oh, besides car show? Well, there's cruising. But over the years, car clubs have grown to become helpful in the community. We do a lot of things like right now we're involved with Toy Drive. We adopt families for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Are there only men involved in lowrider car clubs, or are there women and children?
Oh yeah, it's a family thing these days.
Now Hopper's about to start off. Where my host at?
There's pictures of car clubs here with families dated back into the early 70s. And me and my friends would always ride our bicycles down the street real fast to see some of our OGs jumping up and down in the cars. And I fell in love with it from that day on.
That's the original lowrider bike right there. It's laid out too. Got a 5th wheel on it with spinners. That's tight, got a spinner on it. Ooh, look at this one right here. Man, this beach cruiser is nice. The paint on that. Wow, look at that. And it's got a tail light too. Look at that, got a tail light on it. Got a tail light on it.
In conclusion, I have a few thoughts. Lowriding is a living tradition and it's not dying out. It keeps getting better. It crosses folklore categories. It involves creating, making, performing, and celebrating. Thank you for watching.